Well, welcome back to the podcast, everybody. And I've got a YouTube channel and a podcast, and you can listen to me on both. But I want to tell you that I discuss quite a few things about reversing multiple sclerosis. Anybody can do this. Having MS is actually a choice, and some people might challenge me on this, but it's about learning everything that you need to do to heal yourself. If you listen to my episodes, you'll be able to heal MS 100%. And that's if you don't wait too long, right? I don't want you to be on your deathbed and then decide, I need to start healing myself. Because there are some people who ended up in wheelchairs and they've had MS for a long, long time, and they've been on a path that is declining. And I don't want you to get there. I want to catch you before you get to that point, because MS is reversible. I promise. I've done it. I've helped other people do it. And if you're interested, you can go to my website, nourishyourway.com, and you can become a part of my community where I help lots of other people reverse this disease. And it can be done. So some of the things that I've talked about is nutrition, getting outside, stress management, detoxing your body, self-care practices, exercise, moving your body is really important, and also mental health. And today I want to talk about relationships. And this is a good one today, so don't go anywhere. So many times our emotional landscape is within the relationships that we hold. And today I want to take you on a journey where past and present relationships might hold the key to you getting well, because relationships impact our nervous system, believe it or not. And I want to let you know that letting go of toxic dynamics is not just a personal choice, but it's a vital biological necessity for you to get well. So grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's talk about fostering healthy relationships and letting go of the ones that don't serve you, because they can impact your physical and emotional well-being. So for decades, conventional medicine has separated the mind from the body, but science has caught up. And it shows us that the body remembers everything. These are things like chronic stress, past childhood experiences, which can be wounds, and ongoing emotional trauma that doesn't just stay on our minds. These traumas can get stuck in our bodies. So when you experience trauma or live in a state of hypervigilance, your body gets flooded with inflammatory hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. So over time, this constant fire alarm response alters your immune system, drives inflammation, and can act as a major catalyst for immune conditions like MS. So I want to tell you about a foundational body of research that highlights this connection. And this is the ACE study, the ACE study. And it stands for Adverse Childhood Experiences. This test measures neglect, abuse, and household dysfunction experienced during childhood. And this research constantly shows that a higher ACE score directly correlates with a significant risk of autoimmune disease. To give you an idea of what these experiences look like, here are 5 questions that are directly from the ACE questionnaire. And by the way, these are just a few questions, but I want to give you just an idea and a foundation of what these questions are like. Number 1, emotional abuse. Before the age of 18, did a parent or a parent figure in your household often swear at you, insult you, or put you down, or act in a way that made you feel afraid of being physically hurt? Number 2, physical neglect. Did you often feel in your family that nobody loved you, thought you were important or special, or even looked out for one another? Number 3, household mental illness. Was a household member depressed, mentally ill, or did a household member attempt suicide? Number 4, substance abuse. Did you live with anyone who was an alcoholic or used street drugs? Number 5, domestic violence. Did you frequently witness your mother or stepmother being pushed, slapped, bitten, or threatened? If any of these resonate with you, please take a deep breath. Having deep wounds from childhood is not a life sentence. It's simply a map showing you where you might have been carrying an unfair load. So recognizing that these unresolved childhood traumas is the first step in releasing these. And you want to do this so that your nervous system within your physical body can redirect its energy towards repair and healing. And trauma isn't always in the past. Often adult relationships mirror or copy unresolved patterns of our youth, trapping us in cycles of toxic stress. One of the most damaging dynamics that I see affecting chronic illness is exposure to narcissistic behavior. So, narcissistic traits, such as a lack of empathy, constant need for admiration, gaslighting, manipulation, or boundary violations, are far more common than you might realize. I personally remember being with a group of women, and we did a lot of talking that night. We shared a lot of our personal stories, and almost every single woman had profoundly been impacted by a narcissistic individual that they had a relationship with, whether that was a parent, a spouse, a coworker, or a close friend. Living with or interacting closely with a narcissist keeps your sympathetic nervous system in the fight and flight mode, and it's permanently switched on. So if you're constantly walking on eggshells around this person, second guessing your reality, like, did I say the right thing? Did I do the right thing? Or even feeling guilty, you might be suppressing your true emotions for keeping the peace. So for somebody looking to heal from MS, this fight and flight mode needs to be turned off. This is the ultimate enemy of your cellular repair. So when your immune system cannot calm down and repair this nerve tissue, your body feels like it's on a battleground every single day. So if you're constantly around a narcissist, you either need to set up big boundaries or you need to sever that relationship. And I know this can't be easy. So I want to invite you to do a gentle audit on your life right now. Look at the people that you spend time with. When you had an interaction with somebody, I want you to ask these questions to yourself. Do you feel energized, happy, or do you feel completely drained and confused? Do you feel seen and heard? Or do you feel criticized, minimized, or do you feel like you're walking on eggshells? So if a relationship doesn't bring you joy or makes you feel good, you have a crucial choice to make for your health. So again, you've got two options. You either sever the connection or you establish firm, unshakable boundaries. And yes, severing this relationship can feel scary and awkward, but holding on to a toxic bond out of obligation costs you your physical health. If complete separation isn't possible, and this could be family members or coworkers, you must build boundaries. And boundaries aren't meant to punish others. Boundaries are the fences that you need to build to protect your physical health. What you really want is peace. And boundaries might sound like this. I'm taking the evening off because I'm tired and I need to rest. Or you simply say, I'm busy. I can't talk right now. Healthy relationships honor boundaries. Toxic relationships resist them. Notice who respects your peace and lean towards those people. If you've been a victim of verbal, emotional, or physical abuse, I want to say this clearly. This was not your fault. But for your recovery, both emotional and physical, it is now in your hands and healing is possible. So here's how you can begin healing your mind and your body with what you've been through. So here are 4 ideas. Number 1, somatic and nervous system regulation. So because trauma lives in the physical body, sometimes talking to somebody isn't enough. Incorporate somatic practices like breath work, gentle yoga, meditation, or acupuncture. Any kind of therapy that relaxes your nervous system is a kind of therapy that you want to have. Number 2, reclaim your voice. Start speaking your truth in small and safe ways. Express your needs without apologizing for them. Number 3, grieve if you have to and validate your experience. Allow yourself to feel the grief on what happened. And I want you to stop downplaying that this toxic behavior didn't have anything to do with your physical health. I want you to acknowledge that the physical and emotional pain was real. And I want you to forgive yourself in staying in that relationship as long as you had to. And sometimes you didn't have a choice, especially if you were a child. Number 4, surround yourself with a safe community. True healing happens when you have safe connections. I want you to seek out friends, support groups, loving family members, and practitioners who uplift you. Your experience needs to be validated. Okay, so as we wrap up today's episode, remember that reversing MS is not always nutrition and food or going outside or exercising. Many times it has to do with healing your emotional health, things that you've been through in your life, things that might be stuck in your body and you don't realize it. This is what happened to me. And at first I didn't believe it. And then I realized, yes, this was part of the reason why I was diagnosed. It was years and years and years of built up negative emotions for me. But I want to let you know that healing is possible. You can heal all those past traumas. And for me, a lot of journaling worked and forgiveness. And I still love that parent. I just sent them off with love. So give yourself permission today to let go of what drains you, honor your past wounds, and step boldly towards relationships that fill your cup and help you feel loved and supported and heard. This is what you need. Thanks so much for tuning in today. I'm here for you because I want to help you heal MS. We are not meant to be sick. So until next time, you'll hear from me or see me in the near future.